The structures that once provided eternal energy to the island became the very end of the people. Each and every person was killed in the detonation process of each purple structure. The spherical one above the northern laboratory exploded, unleashing a swarm of micro-drones. The drones flew over the northern area of the island, connecting together and completely blocking the area of any light. The drones then sprayed a shadow-like sludge down on the land, smothered with darkness. The sludge from all over would combine into shadow creatures, exactly like those from Under Dusty Desert. The shadow creature ripped apart the land and killed every last person that resided there. The raindrop-shaped purple structure above the rumbled ruins exploded, ironically dousing the area with lava once again. Lava geysers shot from under the ground in the area, building lava pools around. The diamond-shaped one exploded, freezing the surrounding area completely. Spikes of ice formed and frigid snow smothered the ground. The square-like one exploded, distorting the gravity of the region. All debris from the explosion floated and scattered nearby. Finally, the one in the center of the island blew up, causing the largest explosion out of the rest. The shockwave from this one instantly killed every living thing, or what was left still living. The shockwave broke apart the ground in several directions, connecting the craters from all other Zader bombs. The people of Villian were dead. The Zaders believed species that were nearing to be as advanced as them could perceive a threat to their rule in the future. Their solution to this was simple: never let those species get to that point. By finding them early enough, they could execute them with ease. Zaders never were the ones running from the Xandromanians, but rather the Xandromanians were the ones running from the Zaders. The hospital that launched off was now floating through space. On the upper floor resided the mansion from the Eastern Woods, along with the mastermind himself, John Carter. John was the lead of the Tarragon space traveler operation. His plan was to test out the teleportation device within the UFO to his own advantage. The best way to do this was to see if the device was capable of preserving humans through its teleportation process, and if the portals opened could be controlled and placed far with coordinates. Both of these would be tested through the Tarragon space traveler. To take extra precautions, John couldn't let the operation be successful. If it ended in success, then Tarragon would use it to their advantage. John rigged the Tarragon space traveler to lose control with a mere click of a button at his hand. When the testing had initiated, the Tarragon space traveler broke through its first portal, testing both if humans survived through the teleportation process and if the teleportation could be controlled to far distances. Fortunately, the portal opened up exactly where the coordinates were set and the crew survived without a scratch. John knew it had to be done, so he initiated the plan. The Tarragon space traveler then lost control, teleporting at random and eventually resulting in the death of the crew. Just as John wanted, the Tarragon government cut off the operation completely, leaving him to have the teleportation device just to himself. John then went to the next step of his plan, to install it where nobody would expect, right under their noses. He teleported the mansion into the upper section of the hospital in Tarragon, and constructed the perfect shuttle for space travel to escape from the destructive and inevitable fate that the island was set towards. Now floating through space, the hospital was calculating and searching for a civilization much like the one on his home planet Villian, while John would cryogenically freeze himself. His search continues for years until the perfect place is found.